Ciao, I'm Francesca Lamanna and I'm a fashion and portrait photographer based in Rome, and today I'm shooting with Lavinia and Lucrezia, our wonderful makeup artist. We're going to shoot here. This is an area of Rome called Eur, EUR. It's a really nice and cool area of Rome because of these beautiful columns, and we are going to shoot with our wonderful model Lavinia. So we are starting here and then we're going to move a little bit around and shooting with natural light, and I'm starting with a Nikon 50mm lens 1.4.
When you shoot fashion, your main focus must be the dress. With this beautiful long black dress, I wanted to create some dramatic shots. That's why I placed Lavinia in direct sunlight against the white columns. The final images are very strong and have a lot of contrast. Once we finished with the columns, we took some pictures on the steps right in front of them in the shade. To be honest with you, the shade was not there, so that's actually the panel that my assistant was holding for me.
We moved just a little bit. We have the columns on the left, and now we're going to shoot with the wall behind. And for these shots, I'm going to use the 50mm lens by Nikon and natural light, of course. 1, 2, 3.
So this is a great photography tip. Whenever you shoot outdoors or in the studio, don't get stuck with the same pose or lighting situation, but try to vary as much as possible. Not only you will be surprised with the photos, but you will have a lot of options to choose from to achieve the best result.
Sì, è carina con le mani qua così.
Di qua, di qua.
Bravissima.
Lavinia is indeed very beautiful. She reminds me of the Italian actresses of those famous Italian movies of the 50s and 60s, and that's probably the reason why I had the idea of taking some black and white portraits of her.
Ole!
So this is another photography tip that I want to give you. Whenever I shoot in black and white, I set my camera in monochromatic mode so I can visualize immediately how the photos will look like. But don't worry, because if you shoot raw, you have the color version anyway, so you have time to change your mind. When I shoot, I always like to give directions about the pose. In particular, I pay attention to the hands. In fact, if they are too close to the lens or if they are too far from the face, they tend to look huge in the photo. So always be careful about that, especially when you're taking close-ups.
Ok, vai, te la faccio dritta.
As soon as I saw this beautiful red coat, I visualized the images with the white columns in the background. So we moved to where we started and took some more pictures there, this time with a different outfit. For the last photos, we walked 5 minutes, so we are still in the Eur area, but as you can see, the architecture here is slightly different. It was almost sunset and Lavinia is wearing a different outfit that perfectly matches the background. Lucrezia here is doing an amazing job fixing the model's hair that was flying a little bit around. As a photographer, during the shooting, you're so concentrated on so many details that sometimes it's easy to miss the most obvious ones. This is exactly why it's important to have a team with you during the shooting. For these final photos, we just walked and danced around. I didn't give Lavinia any specific direction. I just told her to move and have a lot of fun. And that's exactly what we did here. I converted all these final images in black and white because I felt it was the best choice with this beautiful background and with this beautiful light. It was already dark, even if you cannot see it from the video, the sun was completely down. And I think that black and white version gives these photos that Italian movie vibe, once again, of the movies of the 50s and 60s, which we simply love. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you liked the video, and if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them all. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and to give this video a thumb up. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Ciao!